Today is the first day and you guys look very excited about yoga. We did a very good session and now it's time for it. So first all of you, I will be thankful to you that you came here, you joined here and you encourage us. And I'm going to share my Ayurveda knowledge with you. First, I will give you my introduction. My name is Dhara Shah. I am an Ayurveda doctor from India. I did a graduation in Ayurveda, spending 5.5 years to study. Then I did a post-graduation, another 3 years after graduation. I've been in Canada since 2002. मैं कनाडा में करीबन 2002 से आयुर्वेदा की प्रैक्टिस कर रही हूँ. I was in Toronto before and we are in Edmonton since 2009. So I am providing Ayurveda traditional authentic services in Edmonton since 2009. Still I am practicing and I am very thankful to Bharatiya Cultural Society to give me this opportunity to share my knowledge with you. And I am thankful to all of you to come here to listen me and spend your time with me. So पहले मैं इस वर्कशॉप का गोल बताने जा रही हूँ कि आयुर्वेद सेशन में हमारा गोल क्या है. मैं आपको क्या बताऊँगी. I will introduce you, create awareness of Ayurveda. That's my first goal. Many of you know Ayurveda, some of you may know nothing about Ayurveda, or some of you may just little bit know about Ayurveda. So my goal of this workshop is to introduce Ayurveda. What is Ayurveda? Create awareness of Ayurveda. What we can achieve through Ayurveda. I will also teach you Ayurveda lifestyle for better your health. Through this session, I will also provide you some preventive aspects of Ayurveda that will help you for upcoming seasonal conditions, as well as that will help you to prevent you from age-related other conditions as well. And also I will include some tips and some rules, home remedies, herbal remedies in your knowledge, so you can practice through that way Ayurveda in your everyday life. So today's content, what we are going to learn today is I am going to introduce Ayurveda, some philosophy, quick philosophy of Ayurveda. I will introduce you. I will also introduce you how we can tune with nature. हम नेचर के साथ अपने आप को कैसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, वो मैं आपको समझाऊंगी. आयुर्वेदा का सबसे अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट आयुर्वेदा और इम्यूनिटी. ये मैं आपको सिखाऊंगी कि आयुर्वेद में इम्यूनिटी के बारे में कौन से कॉन्सेप्ट है, आयुर्वेद इम्यूनिटी के बारे में क्या कहता है, और साथ में आयुर्वेदा हर्ब्स, teas or some spices for sleep. These are the content of today's workshop. So first I will introduce you Ayurveda. What is Ayurveda means? Ayurveda is a combination of Sanskrit word we call Ayu and Veda. So it is a very old ancient system of medicine, more than 6,000 years old. It was wrote down in Sanskrit language. So they explain everything in Sanskrit. I learn Sanskrit and I read my books in Sanskrit as well. So what is Ayu means? Ayu means a combination, a combine of body, mind and soul. उसको आयु कहते हैं, है ना. आत्मा, शरीर और मन, उसका जो संयोजन है उसको आयु कहते हैं. और वेदा मीन्स नॉलेज, ज्ञान, जो आयु के बारे में हमको, जो लाइफ के बारे में जो हमको नॉलेज देता है. Ayurveda is all about a knowledge of knowledge of life. That is called Ayurveda. If we go in detail, it is a system of medicine for mind, body and soul. It is a complete system of medicine. It is a natural system of medicine. It means Ayurveda is based on nature's law. The law that governs our nature, the law that governs the nature, the same law that will govern our body. So इसके बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल में आपको समझाऊँ तो आपको समझ में आएगा। हम सब जानते हैं कि हम 5 महाभूत से बने हैं, पंच महाभूत शरीर से बने हैं। There are 5 building blocks in Ayurveda. We call space, air, fire, water and earth. इसी 5 महाभूत से everything like living and non-living things all are made with these 5 elements. हमारी body वो भी 5 elements से बनी है. The surroundings around us all are made with these 5 elements. The food that we eat is also made with these 5 elements. So Ayurveda is the mother of all healing system or healing science. ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है ना? क्योंकि ये थोड़ा हिस्ट्री पे भी जाता है, हमारी जो इंडियन हिस्ट्री है उससे भी जाता है। मैं बहुत डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगी क्योंकि वो बाद में कभी समझाऊंगी, कभी चांस मिला तो। मगर इन शॉर्ट अभी जो भी सिस्टम, मेडिकल सिस्टम जो भी है, ऑल आर आयुर्वेदा इज द मदर ऑफ ऑल हीलिंग सिस्टम. It is a complete system of medicine. So, Ayurveda is basically classified like in 3 main things. जैसे त्रिसूत्रम आयुर्वेदम, तो आयुर्वेद में 3 चीजों का ज्ञान बताया है. त्रिसूत्र means हेतु means positive factors, लिंग means symptoms and signs, and औषध means medication or treatment. So Ayurveda is all about hetu, ling or aushad, means positive factors, symptoms and their treatment. So Ayurveda का सबसे बड़ा प्रयोजन क्या है? What is the aim? What is the objects of Ayurveda? There are 2 main objects of Ayurveda. Swasthasya swasthya rakshanam means keep maintain your health, and second object is आतुरस्य विकार प्रशमनम मीन्स जो बीमार है, जो सिक है, उसकी ट्रीटमेंट करना, उसका विकार का शमन करना, उसको ठीक करना. इसी को और आगे लेकर बोलते हैं धातु साम्य क्रिया चक्र तंत्रस्य अस्य प्रयोजनम. धातु साम्य टू ब्रिंग द बैलेंस. एनीबडी हु इज आउट ऑफ बैलेंस, टू ब्रिंग दैट धातुस, दैट टिश्यूज इन बैलेंस. सो आयुर्वेद का यही है कि आयुर्वेद चिकित्सा क्या है, तो हम धातु साम्य करते हैं. जो इम्बैलेंस दोषा है, इम्बैलेंस जो बॉडी के भाव है, उसको बैलेंस करते हैं. दैट इज आवर गोल. वो ही हमारी ट्रीटमेंट होती है. तो आयुर्वेद में हम क्या कहते हैं? देयर इज अ श्लोक, हिता हितम सुखम दुखम आयुस्तस्य हिताहितं मानं च तच्च यत्रोक्तं तंत्रस्य अस्य प्रयोजनम. सो आयु के लिए जो हितकर है, आयु के लिए जो अहितकर है, समथिंग दैट इज गुड फॉर लाइफ, दैट इज नॉट गुड फॉर लाइफ. और जो आयुर्वेदा इज प्रोवाइडिंग अ नॉलेज ऑफ गुड, बैड, happy and unhappy life. It's promoter and not promoter. It's a measurement and all the nature. That is called Ayurveda. In short, आयु के लिए जो हितकर है, आयु के लिए जो अहितकर है, आयु के लिए जो सुखकारी है, आयु के लिए जो असुखकारी है, और आयु का मान, ये सब जिसमें बताया है वो उसको आयुर्वेद कहते हैं. I am going to tell you what is the health means in Ayurveda. हेल्थ की डेफिनेशन मॉडर्न साइंस में अलग है, आयुर्वेद में भी वो अलग है। हम आयुर्वेद में मानते हैं कि समदोष समाग्निश्च समधातु मलक्रिया, समदोष समाग्निश्च समधातु मलक्रिया प्रसन्न आत्मेन्द्रिय मनः स्वस्थ इत्यभिधीयते। Samdosh. So dosha is the very unique concept of Ayurveda. There are 3 dosha we call Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So as I told you before, there are 5 building blocks or 5 elements. They convert themselves in 3 energies. We call dosha. Those are Vata, Pitta and Kapha. When they are in balanced state, they govern our psychophysiological functions. When they become out of balance, when they are imbalanced, they start to pollute tissues and later we got symptoms or signs or disease. So these are 3 dosha. When they are in balanced state, some dosha samadhatu. There are 7 tissues in the body. All the body is defined in 7 tissues in Ayurveda. It's easy anatomy. Just think about 7 tissues and done. So these 7 tissues are in their balanced state. Samadosha samadhatu, samamalakriya, samadosha samadhatu, samagni. There are 13 types of fire in Ayurveda. And basically main fire is digestive fire, we call Jatragni, and there are another 12 fire. Those all are in their balanced state. Then we become healthy. So how do we know that there is a fire? I will request you everybody to put your finger in your ear. Do you hear something? That is fire. That is fire, अग्नि। So हमारे पेट में, आप गीता को अगर जानते हो तो कृष्ण भगवान ने किया है कि शरीर में अग्नि में मतलब जठराग्नि हो, है ना? If you know, so ये फायर है जो पेट में से जो आवाज आ रही है तक 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 तक। तो आयुर्वेदा कहता है कि अगर आपका अग्नि सही है, if your अग्नि is in a balanced state, then you become healthy. इसका सबसे बड़ा उदाहरण मैं तो एग्जाम्पल दूँ तो जब ओबेसिटी आती है तो वो मेद धातुवाग्नि मांद्य होता है। मेद धातु फैट मेटाबॉलिज्म जब पुअर होता है तब पर्सन ओबेस बनने स्टार्ट होते हैं। आपने भी देखा होगा, यू मे सी लाइक सम पीपल आर नाइस एंड स्किनी, दे ईट इवन मोर देन यू, बट दे आर स्टिल स्किनी, हेल्थी एंड स्ट्रॉन्गर. So that is the good example of fire. If fire get diminished, जब अग्नि मंद होता है तब भी जाके डिसीज की शुरुआत होती है. So आयुर्वेद की एक ब्रांच है बहुत फेमस कॉल्ड काय चिकित्सा मेडिसिन. So उसकी एक डेफिनेशन ये भी है, काय दुख दुख करो तीन दिखाए, मीन्स जो शरीर में दुख दुख करने वाला जो अग्नि है, फायर है, उसकी ट्रीटमेंट आप करो तो वो काय चिकित्सा है. सो आयुर्वेद में अग्नि को बहुत इम्पोर्टेंस दिया है. इफ योर मेटाबॉलिज्म इज गुड, इट मीन्स यू आर हेल्थी. इफ द वे यू पोल्यूटेड योर मेटाबॉलिज्म, द वे यू अब्यूज योर मेटाबॉलिज्म, इट मीन्स यू आर इनवाइटिंग डिजीज और कंडीशन. सो अभी नहीं दिखता है. ओवर 40 years of age, it doesn't see you very much. But after 40, what you did before 40, the imbalanced lifestyle, the bad habits, all are give you answer after age of 40. So कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि मैं तो सब कुछ खाता हूँ, मुझे तो कुछ नहीं होता है. नहीं, अभी वेट करो. After 40 you can see the difference, है ना? तो अग्नि बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. तो हेल्दी की डेफिनेशन क्या है? समदोष समाग्निश्च समधातु मलक्रिया. देयर आर 3 मेन वेस्ट. मल मीन्स वेस्ट, यूरिन, फीकस एंड semen. There are three main ways. अगर ये सब काम ठीक से कर रहा है तो बॉडी हैप्पी रहती है। उसका एक सबसे बड़ा एग्जाम्पल दूँ तो स्किन कंडीशन। जब आदमी को स्किन कंडीशन होती है उसके स्वेट्स आने बंद हो जाते हैं, पसीना नहीं आता है या आता है, दोनों में से एक होता है। तो उसकी जो स्वेट चैनल्स है वो पॉल्यूटेड हुई है, इसीलिए फिर धीरे धीरे वो स्किन कंडीशन में कन्वर्ट होती है। और यूरिन और फिकस तो आप सबको पता ही है, अगर वहाँ पे गड़बड़ होती है तो पूरी हेल्थ गड़बड़ हो जाती है। प्रसन्न आत्मेंद्रिय बना, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ये सब तो ठीक चल रहा है, अगर आपका मन हैप्पी नहीं है तो फिर क्या है ना? फिर भी आप बीमार ही हो जाते हो, क्योंकि माइंड इज द वेरी की पार्ट इन बॉडी। Indriya means all your senses. There are 11 senses, and if the senses takes their subject properly, it means they are healthy. So, health definition in Ayurveda is all the balanced dosa, all the balanced fire, 3 wastage, prasanna, happy mind, and indriya, and mana. These all are in balanced state, then person should be in healthy stage. I wish all have this healthy state. Okay? So, this is the definition of health in Ayurveda. So now I am going to tell you in tune with nature. आप सब जानते हैं हम यहाँ पे आए हैं ना, we have very busy life. Some are working in the morning, some are in the night, some are in the daytime, like diet, lifestyle, everything is switched up. So how can we tune with nature? है ना, हम nature के साथ कैसे connect हो सकते हैं? तो first of all I will introduce you what is the nature, like what the nature says about the dosha. So for example, if we count seasons, nature has 6 seasons in Ayurveda. Normally here we have only 4 seasons, but in India we have every 2 months season change. So we are rich in India, we have 6 seasons. Here we have only 4. So every season change difference in the body, the difference in level of dosha in the body. For example, this is coming the spring season, Vasant Rutu. It will create extra kapha, or we can say it will create imbalance in kapha by nature. It's a nature. We don't do anything. It comes by naturally. Same way late summer, or we can say in Sharad Rutu, Pitta is higher in the body by nature. And in the fall or Patishar season में Vata is imbalanced by nature. So they are little bit increased more than their quantity. So for example, in the springtime we have more conditions like cold, cough, allergies in the spring season. And person who has a Vata imbalance, they have very hard time in the fall season because Vata was aggravated at that time. And person who has like a Pitta Prakriti, Pitta body type, and they cannot tolerate summer very easily. It's a little bit harder for them. So these are the seasons. Same way, I can say another body's clock example is day and night. So day and night turn by itself naturally, right? Morning and afternoon and evening. Same way in the night, early night, midnight and late night. So morning kapha is increased by nature. In the afternoon, pitta is increased. And late end of the day, evening, vata is increased. Same way, first early night is a kapha is increased. Midnight is pitta increased. And late night, vata is increased. So why this is important to know? Everybody knows, right? But why it's important? It gives us idea how to tune with nature. For example, we wake up in the morning. So one should have to wake up at least 6 in the morning. So यहाँ पे सिस्टम होती है उठ के तुरंत ब्रेकफास्ट करो. आयुर्वेद ऐसा नहीं कहता है. आयुर्वेद कहता है in the morning until 10 o'clock there is kapha high in the body. If you eat breakfast, it means you're not able to digest it properly. और हम तो मानते हैं कि ब्रेकफास्ट तो हैवी होना चाहिए. So that's not sits with nature's clock. So what should we have to first in the morning? एडवाइजेबल है कि हमको नेचर्स क्लॉक के साथ कनेक्टेड है तो वी शुड हैव सम फ्रूट जूस और सम फ्रूट समथिंग लाइक दैट. So it will digest easily, and you know if you eat late night, early evening, then it will fulfill your hunger little. So until 10 o'clock in the morning, we should not have breakfast. Breakfast means grains, heavy breakfast, oats or anything, porridge, those kind of breakfast is not advisable. Second thing, morning, then 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is a pitta sign. Pitta is increased easily, naturally in the body. So at that time, pitta is higher in the body. So that is the time we have to eat good lunch, means heavy meal, during 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Once, not continue 10 to 2. And same way, like evening has to be light dinner that can digest easily, because evening is a vata time. So we should not eat heavy meal in the dinner. Another, I will say the body's seasons and body's nature. So spring is high in the kapha time, and Sharad, like a midsummer, is higher as a pitta, and fall is higher in the vata is higher at the fall time. So ये हमको गाइड करता है कि हमको क्या करना चाहिए. So these seasons we advise detoxifications. We call panchkarma in Ayurveda. So spring season is very good for panchkarma, especially person who has excess kapha in the body. At that time, spring detox is very good. Same way, Sharad in the midsummer is a Virechan karma, and fall is the good season for vata imbalance, or we can say animas therapies during this fall season. So these are some little bit introduction about how to tune with nature, and I will go further about Ayurveda and immunity. So what is immunity in Ayurveda? आयुर्वेद में इम्यूनिटी को बल कहा है. बल मीन्स योर स्ट्रेंथ. सो बल है वो दो तरह के होते हैं, जैसे सहज और नेचुरल स्ट्रेंथ, एंड दूसरा है युक्तिकृत, मीन्स आप कुछ करते हो और आपकी इम्यूनिटी बढ़ती है. तो आयुर्वेद में बल को दो तरह से डिफाइन किया है. जो सहज बल होता है वो नेचुरल होता है, मीन्स यू गेट फ्रॉम योर पेरेंट्स, यू गेट फ्रॉम योर जेनेटिक्स, इसको सहज बल कहते हैं. तो आयुर्वेद में दो तरह के बॉडी टाइप्स होते हैं जिसमें नेचुरली ज़्यादा अच्छी इम्यूनिटी होती है. दोज आर लाइक फर्स्ट इज कफा बॉडी टाइप एंड सेकंड इज कॉल्ड सम बॉडी टाइप और बैलेंस्ड बॉडी टाइप. सो ये होता है बल, वो नेचुरली होता है, और इसके लिए आपको इवन ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी और बिफोर प्रेगनेंसी यू हैव टू फॉलो आयुर्वेदा लाइफस्टाइल ड्यूरिंग द प्रेगनेंसी. So you can gift your child a best body type or best immunity. We can discuss these things later. It's another good subject. But today we are talking about immunity. So I will go more about immunity. दूसरा होता है Yuktikrut means you create your immunity better. You boost certain things that will boost your immunity. तो इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं. सबसे बड़ा तो होता है लाइफस्टाइल. As we know, lifestyle is a very important role in immunity. Same way, lifestyle के साथ साथ डाइट भी आता है. तो कैसा फूड खाना चाहिए जिससे आपकी इम्यूनिटी अच्छी रहती है. तो अगर फूड की बात करें तो आयुर्वेद में कहते हैं यू हैव टू ईट योर फूड रिगार्डिंग योर बॉडी टाइप. I will go tomorrow about the topic of body type. So we will discuss more about what is body type and what is your body type. So you can understand how can you incorporate Ayurveda. So there are few things. One is definitely a positive attitude. You have to be very positive with all things going with you. Because positive attitude will create positivity in the body and that will help to in-tune immunity with yourself. So that is the first thing. Second thing about I told you about the food. So there is a slogan like Bhojanatre Sadapathyam Lavanatra Bhakshanam. Ginger, fresh ginger. साथ में लवण मीन्स सॉल्ट. सो खाने से पहले थोड़ा सा जिंजर और सॉल्ट हमेशा खाना चाहिए. ये छोटी सी बात है मगर इट विल हेल्प टू stimulate your fire, your digestive fire. So if you digest your food properly, you not create any means you not invite any organisms come in your body, means you are protect yourself from infections and other kind of stuff. So keep in mind you have to eat a small piece of ginger, fresh ginger, chop in small pieces, put some salt and lemon juice and eat with food every day.
Which salt?
Oh yeah.
Any salt. Best is Ayurveda suggests Himalayan salt, but pink salt is good. Yes, please.
Ginger pickle will work?
Ginger? No. It's a pickle, it's a fermented. I am talking about fresh ginger.
Is it before meals? Before meals?
Before meals and with meal. So हम जब पहले खाते हैं जिंजर तो वो मैंने डाइजेस्टिव फायर को स्टिमुलेट करता है. हमारे मतलब डाइजेस्टिव सिक्रेशंस में होता है. We normally advise 2 meals or 3 meals a day maximum. Yeah. So for sure, like lunch and supper, it's a good idea. So what it helps? It will stimulate your fire. Some people they complain about bloating, indigestion, kind of things. So it will help to prevent. And best thing, if you maintain your fire, it means you not get sick. I will explain you in detail later because it's a very important and very good subject about Agni. If I talk about Agni, I may need 2-3 more days. But yeah, just keep in mind to maintain your fire is the key of your good life.
How about the ginger powder?
Ginger powder is good too. You can take ginger powder in the morning with water. Water teaspoon. But like fresh ginger is good. Okay. So there are 2 things in Ayurveda. One is food and one is outside. So ginger is as a food we use as a herb or medicine as well. Fresh ginger is a good example of food and ginger powder is good example of herb. If you want to use as a food, then you eat before food. If If you want to use as a herbs, then you have to take it in the morning with water. Make sense? So दूसरा एक अच्छा सा स्लोगन है
What was that thing? Ginger, salt, and
lemon juice, fresh lemon juice.
lemon itself. What for? Just fresh lemon is fine.
Sorry,
Only lemon, no, not with the
Not
ginger.
Not juice. Just lemon.
ginger, salt, and lemon, 3 together. Okay, so let's go to the immunity. There is another thing with diet. So first is like, as I told you, सबसे पहले means first you have to eat ginger and lemon and salt. भोजनान्ते सदा पथ्यम तक्रम. Takra means buttermilk. So it's like a Ayurvedic probiotics. Especially after lunch, like morning time, you should have 150 ml or glass of buttermilk. Bhujanante sadapathyam, like at the end of the day, at the night, you should have a glass of milk. And early morning, you should have 1 or 2 glass of water. So after food, buttermilk. In the night, milk. And early morning, water. ये 3 चीज आप करते हो, you don't need to sleep. After 10. So first you should have smoothies in the morning. You should come tomorrow to know when you should have chai.
तो चाय वो लेके आएंगे
लेके नहीं आ सकते हैं।
कुछ लोग कंफर्म करो उनसे पूछा चाय वो लेके आएंगे
हाँ, ले आओ, हम सब पिएंगे। Okay, I have to conclude.
Milk should be how many hours before sleep?
Right to the first. I have to finish what I need to tell you. Just listen. Exercise regularly. This exercise I can include yoga and pranayama practice as well because it is a good, very good exercise for everybody. Stay hydrated. The best example of to hydrate is not water. I recommend smoothies. So thanks for listening me. I will conclude today's workshop. The rest of the things I will tell you tomorrow. Until everybody has a good night. Take care.